So I'm in my 40s. I have never been married. I have one adult daughter. I'm the primary caregiver of my mother. I work full time from home mostly. I spend most of my time alone. But I've discovered that being alone and lonely are two different things and are not the same. Hey, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. My name is Chris and I'm Solo Life Champion. And my channel is about focusing on folks that are living a solo life, may consider themselves living life alone, suffer with loneliness, and that's what we're going to be really diving in and discussing today. Have you ever been in a room of people or at a party, an event, and even though you're surrounded by a bunch of people, you still feel alone? You feel some type of emptiness or void that can't be fulfilled. Or maybe you busy yourself with work or with exercise, content creation, but you still feel empty. We sometimes associate being alone with feeling lonely, and it is important to realize that there is a difference between those two. Being alone is a physical state where you are physically by yourself. Being lonely is an emotional state where you're feeling alone or disconnected from others. Even when they're right next to you, sometimes we are happy being by ourselves, and sometimes we wish to have the company of others. But the key difference between being lonely and being alone is emotional attachment. Being alone is a state of being, while loneliness is a feeling. And we can be perfectly happy being by ourselves, but we can also be lonely even if we're with a group of people. Loneliness stems from feeling like our true self is not seen or understood. And I feel that loneliness and being alone can occur simultaneously. I've had my share of times of where I felt loneliness, where I've longed for companionship, someone to share my fears or my hurts with, a shoulder to cry on, or someone to celebrate a happy occasion with, maybe to eat a meal with, and there's no one there to share those moments with. And what I found was that in these lonely moments, there are opportunities for me to reach out to a friend, or maybe to make a new friend, or even, to put aside the risk of rejection and the fear of rejection and put myself out there. And more importantly, I've learned to lean on God more during these times of loneliness. But I've also experienced alone times where that's been just wonderful. I've ordered my favorite meal, which happens to be seafood, enjoyed a good Netflix movie, and in that scenario, I was alone, physically alone, but I enjoyed that alone time. I get to be myself, decompress, relax, think, dream, and enjoy my own company. And what I've learned is that I'm a pretty cool person to hang out with. And I've learned to love me and value my alone time. So if you're struggling with loneliness and the feeling of being lonely, I encourage you to get to know yourself and enjoy spending time with yourself. You won't be disappointed, and you'll be even surprised of how much you enjoy spending time with you. Take care, and I hope this is helpful in some way to you.